Ọdịnala bụ eziokwu, ọdịnala bụ ụzọ ndụ. Ị ma na o nwere olu na-eti mkpu na-asị ụmụ Igbo chigharịa, ụmụ Igbo chigharịa. Kwa mbọsị ọ na-eti, n'ụtụtụ n'abalị ọ nọ na nkuzi. Eze-Ana ugochitubelu, onye ọma na oraifite, onye mgbasa ozi, ozi ọma ọdịnala gaba n'iru. Eze-Ana ugochitubelu, onye mmanye je eme ọnụ. Ọdịnala bụ ụzọ ndụ, gaba n'iru. Eze-Ana ugochitubelu, onye ọma na oraifite, onye mgbasa ozi, ozi ọma ọdịnala gaba n'iru. Eze-Ana ugochitubelu, onye mmanye je eme ọnụ. Ọdịnala bụ ụzọ ndụ, gaba n'iru. Eze-Ana ga-adị, ugochitubelu ga-adị, ugochitubelu tempụl ọ ya adị, maka na eziokwu anwa chacha. Ndị ụka erigo anyị front and back, ndị oche eri anyị front and back. Fadi asị kala aka ghọrị ụmụ Igbo, si anyị rapụ nke anyị na nke fe ka mma. Bulu Baịbụl bịa, akwụkwọ akụkọ, mepekwa chọọchị fa, okwu n'ụka bịakwa.
Good morning, viewers all over the world. My names are Ogbuefi, Eze-Ana, ugochitubelu, oraifite. Abụ m onye isi nchụaja na ugochitubelu ọdịnala temple. Anyị na-agba afa miri emi, rụkwazi ọrụ mmụọ dị iche iche. Abụkwazi m onye isi nchụaja na ọdịnala Restoration Evangelical Mission. Bụrụkwazi onye mgbasa ozi ọdịnala Igbo. So you can call me a priest and the ordinary evangelist. I will answer. My mission is to help people live better life. Today's topic is white altar and blood altar in Igbo spirituality. White altar and the blood altar in Igbo spirituality. If you pay attention today, you will learn something very unique. It's a unique lecture. N'ike Chukwu, enwere ndị ozi a ji maka ha wee na-ada n'ụbọchị taa. So if you are privileged to come across this message today, rejoice. If you are under the influence of my voice right now, celebrate. Because what you are going to hear today is a healing balm. It's something that will open your eyes. Let the bandage in your eyes, let bandage fall. Before we dive into today's lecture proper, important announcements. Don't forget that our monthly rituals, month of August, is still ongoing. People have started even booking for the month of September. And don't forget that month of September is a unique month in the temple. September 14 is the D-Day. The day we are normally celebrate AYG Ogbuefi and ugochitubelu. We celebrate the children of the temple under Eze-Ana. Yes. So, atụrụ anya na ndị niile bụ children of the temple all over the world ga-esonye. Ndị enwewuru ike ịbịa unu for that festival. Amarugo what to do. Yes. Amarugo what to do. Ha ga-esend ihe aja ha annually. Then, for ndị ọzọ, our friends and well wishers, ndị chọkwara ịbịa nọnyere anyị na ya bụ mmemme eji enwe aṅụrị annually, nwekwara ike ịbịa. You are all invited. That is what I'm saying. So, ka ọzọzie bụ ọ bụrụ na ị na-anụ olu m anywhere outside Africa via television, either global television, smart TV, Amazon, and rest of them, but on your screen, television screen, outside Africa, please chat me. I would like to know where you are getting us from. Now, for our monthly ritual, is for sacrifice for upliftment, breakthrough, and liberation. We have lots of testimonies, but as you all know, we don't share testimonies or equal on social media or in Ezeoku TV. You know why? It's not necessary. It's not why we are here. But I can tell you, we have lots of testimonies. This group ritual have lasted almost 3 years. By November, it will be exactly 3 years we started it. Yes. This morning, I have gone to the temple to pray, make declarations upon those that really join us for the month of August. On the last day of August, we visit the rivers with eatable things to offer this white sacrifice to Ndimbri and the Saraka on behalf of all. Then we proceed back to the temple. Yes, Tufi Aja. Yes, Aji Hemme. Yes, Agebu Mebu. That concluding part of our monthly sacrifice always includes the two different altars, the white altar and the blood altar. So all are just going to and when you kiss on anywhere you are all over the globe. Distance is never a barrier in all our spiritual works or consultation in the temple. So if you are interested, what you have to do is this. Chat me on WhatsApp if you are interested to join. Chat me on WhatsApp. Forward their 3 prayer requests. Then make token donation to their account number. So chat me on WhatsApp. I will tell you other details we need for you in order to book you. We normally place your 3 prayer requests on the altar. Now I try and I go for you to argument. So my WhatsApp number is only when I do not see a mobile cholo. You say an hour monthly rituals. Don't want to be WhatsApp number mbụ ọ bụrụ na na-esonyere m n'eziokwu TV nọmba ị na-afụ n'elu screen gị WhatsApp number m direct. Now ọ bụkwa na social media platforms ka ị na-esonyere anyị my WhatsApp number bụ 08057837672. I repeat 08057837672 or 08138243871. Let's now proceed into today's lecture proper. Yes. Today's lecture, like I said before, is a unique one. Yes, it's very unique. Let me explain so many things for you to understand. In building Igbo spirituality, remember I told you before now that we have Igbo spirituality, that spirituality remains the same all over the globe. Yes. However, each race practice it with the origin and the way they live their own life. However, spirituality remains the same all over the globe. Yes. So, but I want to share important thing you need to know. And I will try as much as possible to digress a little. Now, to carry everybody along. I understand that people that normally follow me on social media platforms or Ezeoku TV, we have all classes of life. Yes, we have the beginners, the new seekers, adherents of the Igbo spirituality, the matured minds. So, but I will try to always carry everybody along. So, that is why I always like to make some references so that everybody will be able to carry their along. Now, let's now dive into today's lecture proper. I told you in spirituality, in Igbo spirituality to be precise, we have white altar and blood altar. White altar is those sacrifices that we normally do that does not have anything to do with blood. Yes. You normally see here those adage that says blood is thicker than water, right? Yes. In sacrifices, we have two groups. We have the white sacrifice and blood sacrifice. The same way we have white altar and blood altar. I will explain for you to understand. You maybe before now you will be hearing about fasting. I know you must have been hearing it. I want to raise some emphasis for you to be carried along. Sometimes you hear about white fasting, right? Yes, it's called white fasting because what you are going to eat on that particular day within the stipulated period of time under that fasting. You will not eat whatever that is cooked in the sense of cooked with oil. Oil normally associated with oil, fish, meat, and rest of them. So that is it. But white fasting is those things fastings you made with maybe you did not eat anything at all, maybe you drinking only water, maybe you eating only fruits. The same thing with white sacrifices. And that is exactly what we normally do to Dimmiri. Dimmiri altar is actually white altar. I know some people don't know. Dimmiri is actually white altar. Remember, Dimmiri, their symbol is always white, immaculate white. That is their symbol. That is why it's more preferable whenever you are approaching Dimmiri, you wear white. Yes. And then Dimmiri prefer something white. That is what they represent. It's white altar. That is why in Jabo, even if you get by Dimmiri, you can see that I, Ogbuefi, Eze-Ana, ugochitubelu can never go to the waters and split blood there. You know why? Because it's white altar. That is why some people will go to Mmiri to water sacrifice, they begin to split like blood, killing animals. Those things are a bitter matter. Some of these things, some of them, we hear them so about you. Some of these things, we hear them who can also. Because instead of how we receive blessing, the God and bring more. No, water is life. Water is life. So, those things you are spilling blood in the water is not the right thing to do. I know some of other people will take against it, but that is when the fact. If you have been, as in killing animals inside water, check very well what you are doing. Because for me, if you ask me, I will tell you that what you are doing is wrong. If for any reason you are going there with animals, no problem. But please don't kill it. You can dip them inside water and leave them. Are you following? Yes. They decide whether to take it and to leave it. If for any reason animal is involved. However, I will advise you to always go there with eatable things. It will give you more blessings than going there to commit more abnormalities. And by so doing, go home with negativity. I will explain. That is why even if you go to Alusimwele, here to talk and cover this one in details for you to understand. Even if you go to Alusimwele, like for example, I have gone to so many Alusimwele. Yes, I can come now to Alusimwele in a bed, them. Ogwana akpọ Ogwuzolu arụsị nwere mmiri ọ dị eri kere mmiri. Yes, mana Ogwuzolu ije dị a chee ịchụ aja ihe mme you are permitted n'ebe ogwugwu nọ. Then ịchọzie ịchụ aja ihe ọnụ na-eri, you take it to the water nọ na-asụ ya bụ arụsị. Ịghọtara ya? Perfect. Ka mmakwarụ ga-atụ edegokwa m na Agụ Lake jere ọrụ mmadụ ọrụ mmiri. Then iruo na Agụ Lake ị ga-afụ na enwere arụsị n'ebe a na-akpọ Ogbuefi. Yes, ihe a bụ arụsị nwere mmiri that lake, ide mmiri ahụ. Ịghọtara ya? Then ọ bụrụ na iruo that place ahụ ya ido ezu agụla ahụ, igbuola arụsị iwere anụmanụ bịa igbuola arụsị ahụ anụ. Yes, igbuola arụsị ahụ anụ na ọ bụrụ na aja ihe mme because that arụsị ahụ n'ebe ahụ blood altar. Then ibusizieri ya anụ ịkwadozie other things ihe ọnụ na-eri. Ọ bụgoro na nwere animal iji wee bịa ịchọrọ iji wee gbadachi na mmiri, you should not kill it. Ọ bụrụ na imesi ebe a, dip it inside the water and leave it. Then it pleases them to take it, good. If it did not please them, the animal will still come out. I just use it as an example. So today I want to tell you the difference between white altar and blood altar. In white altar, You don't kill anything that has blood on it. Ọ bụrụ taa ka ọ dịbara, but ọtụtụ ndị mmadụ amara ọnya ka ndị chọọ. That is why I'm here today, to open your eyes. Let me give you an example. Maybe you don't know. Let me use myself as an example. When I wanted to take my Ozo title, I contacted my mother people, which is normal thing. Normal thing is that you consult them. I consulted them, do the needful for them. On that particular day of for me to take that particular title, also Eze-Ana, they came with 2 or 4. They came with ihe umuko. They came with 2 or 4. One is of 4 emerengere. You hear that of emerengere. It does not accept blood. It does not accept blood. Then they gave me the second offer. The second offer is Ofana. That one accepts blood. So that offer merengene is that in offer merengene you can only speak to the offer. You can flash Yuzu, Edo, and the heart, but nothing like blood. Are you following? Yes, you can offer white chalk, that is Yuzu, Edo, and the heart. And make declaration with it, but not killing any form of animals. Yeah. So then there's the second offer, which I normally use whenever I want to speak to Anna. That one accepts blood. Are you following? So in Igbo spirituality, we have so many forms of aja, white aja and blood aja. Yes. In Koabuna, everyone works with his own vibrations. There are some certain things that will be happening. What it simple means is charitable work. What it simple needs is corporal work of mercy. What it simple needs is saraka. There are some certain things that will be happening in you. What you need actually to do saraka to white altar. You can buy biscuits, you can buy eatable things and share it among people. We have done it. Because what he needs is the happiness of those people that receive those saraka. So they work with white altar. Then blood altar is another form of it. There is some certain things that will be happening to you. You need to perform saraka. That means you don't need to offer something that will kill blood. And you will be okay. It's another key. Then there is some certain things that will be happening. If is what doesn't require blood sacrifice. From the white altar, declaration will be made upon your lives and you will be okay. White altar or many at times goes with power of spoken words. Ikeji okwubiokwu. Ikeji okwubiokwu. Yes. Then, why some certain things requires blood sacrifice is another key. But today, like I said, I want to concentrate only white and blood altar. Another form of white altar, have you seen where Ghanaian religion? Ghanaian religion is built, the altar is built on white altar principle. In the foundation laying of Ghanaian religion, nothing like blood. They use unzu, they use wedu, they use oji, they use hot to erect that altar. You know why? Because it's a white altar. Nothing like blood sacrifice in the altar. Are you following? Nothing like blood sacrifice in the altar. Then, That is why anywhere you see Ghanaian religion, you will see it. If you are not coming, nothing like sacrifice of the blood. That is what we are talking about in African traditional religion and reform. Some people don't know that an altar of Chukwu Okike Puru Ime Ihe Niile can be erected without blood sacrifice. Yes, it's possible because you don't know. You don't know that there's white altar and blood altar. That is why you are confused. There is some certain things that will be happening in your life. What you just need is power of spoken words. Itunzu, libation. Itunzu, ituelu, pouring libation. That is all what you need. Let me use African traditional religion, Okofonogu, as an example. If you come to African traditional religion, the symbol there remains Ofo Nogu. Ofo Nogu. Yes. The symbol there is Ofo Nogu. Because Ofo Nogu represents peace and justice in Igbo spirituality. Because Igbo spirituality believes in justice. Believes that whatever you sow, so shall you reap. It can never, it's not allowed in creation. Nature does not allow it. You cannot work with Julius Berger and go to John Holtz to receive your salary. It's not possible. Wherever you farm, that is where you will receive what you will receive. It's natural laws. So what I'm telling you is that is why African traditional religion is there. For you to understand that we have white altars in Igbo spirituality. Every altar in Igbo spirituality is not all about blood sacrifice. No. Because in Igbo spirituality, like I told you before, spirituality are the same. There is some certain spirituality, white altar spirituality is a key. There are some certain problems, once you have it, what you need is not even blood sacrifice. What you need is to speak positivity into your lives. Yes, to make declaration into your life. What we need is you can do it yourself, or someone of higher vibration can do so for you. What you need is the key of declaration and pouring libation for you. You are okay. Yes. And whatever that is the blocking your path will be dissembled. Now, that is what you should know. However, there is some certain problem you will be facing. You need blood sacrifice to unlock it because it's a key. Yes. Because there is some certain things that will be happening in your life. Maybe what the spirits are looking for from you is recognition. Not even blood sacrifice. What they are looking for, recognition. That is why sometimes if we are doing alpha, sometimes they will say, pouring libation. And you will be okay. But there is some certain thing that will be happening to you. It requires blood sacrifice. That animals' life will go in order to restore some certain things. Are you following? It's like Igbo. So, but in this particular white sacrifice includes those declarations you made without offering blood. You are aligning yourself with all the white altar elements to help you. Example, in Igbo spirituality, we offer rituals and libation on daily basis. What we are doing is actually, at that particular time, we are connecting the white altar. Let me give you an example. In Igbo spirituality, if a man comes to your house, for the fact that you welcome the person, what you first give the person is, once somebody comes to your house, you give the person Uzu. Yes. Uzu, you cannot give somebody Uzu in the hand. Are you following? You cannot give somebody Uzu in the hand. That's why once you are bringing Uzu to somebody, nobody should tell you that you will drop Uzu on on the ground. Now, if the person deem it fit to proceed, that as you are visiting my house, that what you are coming you are coming in peace. So for the fact that you are coming in peace, what I will give you is easy. If what you are coming is you are coming in peace, what you will do if anybody comes to your house, before you give the person urge, the person in Igbo spirituality, the person will first have a covenant with the land there. The person will take nzu tụọ nzu n'ala, na-atụ nzu n'ala, ọ na-agụdo, ọ ga na-agọ ihe ọma, ọ ya agọ ihe ọma na ọbịa ya bịara ebe a na ọ ya adịrị ya mma, na mgbe ya ga-ana n'ụkwụ ya ga-eji wee anaghị aka nke ya ji wee bịa mma. You make some declaration. Ihe ahụ ọ na-eme ewe ọgbụgba ndụ ka ya na anabe gị na-agba. Ịghọtago? Na ya bịakwara in peace. Ịghọtara ya? So ọ bụrụ na o nwere ihe ọjọọ obi n'obi, ọ na-akwa ihe ahụ esi ya. So ọgbụgba ndụ, ọ gbasizie ndụ anwa, enye ya nkwụ ọkụ, o wee tụrụ ya ana. Anyị na-akpọ ya tụrụ ya ana be anyị. Ọ tụọrọ ya ndị tụọ ana akpọ libation. Ọ tụọrụ ndị ana, gwa ha na nzu a ya tụrụ, n'ọkụ etu ya si wee kwue ka ọ ga-esi wee mee. Na ya na-enye ha nkwụ ka ike dị ha wee na-arụrị ọrụ. A poor libation. Pouring that libation is to confirm, telling all the land spirits that you are here in peace. That your visit to that household is for peace. Then after that covenant with the earth spirit, now the person that you visited his house will tell you welcome. The person will now offer you kola. Kola means that he welcome you. And that's why they said, he who brings kola brings life. So, kola set in. That is purely libation. It goes in line with white altar. So, there are some certain problems. What you actually need is to make declaration with kola, and you are good to go. There is no case anymore. So, white altar has been in existence. And I have given you typical examples of white altar. That one typical example is visiting the rivers. Please stop slaughtering animals inside the river, please, for your own good. That is one. Two, I told you about Ofe Emerengiri. That Ofe Emerengiri represents white altar. In Ofe Emerengiri, in the white altar, what you can only see there is Ofe Emerengiri. Are you following? Yes, after making the declaration, you touch it on the ground. That is Ofe Emerengiri. So, and the same thing, whenever those, remember I told you how you can erect an ordinary altar in your various homes, right? If you have not watched it, keep watching the program. Or go to my YouTube channel, Ogbuefi, Eze-Ana, ugochitubelu. You will see where my teaching on how to erect your altar. Your family altar is altar you can erect in your various homes. Even if you are in Abuja, you are in Lagos, you are outside the country, you can simply erect your altar. That altar you are erecting inside your room or your parlor or whatever where you set up that altar is white altar. It's not there for you to slaughter animals there. So there you can have Ofe Emerengiri to show that your hands are clean on that your altar. Are you following? Then minus that one, the altar is set. So we have been having an blood and white altar. The same thing, not only are we Igbo spirituality, even in India, they have white altars. Are you getting me? That's why if you go to, you have been to India or have in contact with them, if you see any company in Nigeria run by Indians and the manager there is an Indian man, go to his office, you will see his altar in his office. In that altar, you will not see anything blood there. Are you following? So they operate within the blood altar, the white altar. So the same thing everywhere. So there is some altar, even if you go to India, you will see in their own system, they still have white altar. So in white altar, you don't slaughter animals there. That is my point. So in Igbo spirituality, we have white altar and blood altar. And again, if you want to always be under the influence of blood or white altar, Godian religion is part of it. Yes, because in Godian religion, inside the altar, inside the place of worship, Nothing like no place for slaughtering of animals. However, some stations can decide to have blood altar as well. Now, the inside the place of worship is a white altar. However, if there is any reason for them to have blood altar, they will go to outside the main building. Then ezeana ebe ha ga-enwe blood altar, so that whenever they want to offer animal, they go to blood altar. Are you following? Now, let me come to what is blood altar. Blood altar is those ebe ị dọrọ ana ngwurube gị, okwu agwụ gị, that is dibia. If you're a dibia, that's your place of work, your temple. Are you following? Yes, your temple could be white temple or blood temple. Yes, that's we are like in ugochitubelu temple. We have white temple and we have blood temple. Blood temple is those who know all your place of work, where you make an altar, where you offer animal sacrifices to the gods. Are you following? For a reason. There are some people that will come here apart. What actually they need is not blood sacrifice. What they actually need is to make declaration upon their lives, contacting the white elemental beings, and their problem will be over. Then there are some people that for you to solve their problem, you need to offer blood sacrifices. So it's in two ways. So in ugochitubelu temple, we make use of the white altar and the blood altar. So what I'm saying in essence is that you are a practitioner, you should have two in your various homes. That altar you set up, I have already told you how to set up your white altar. Use Zuzu and the rest of them, also the rest of them with white clothes and rest of them, and set it up. Now, if you are going out in the morning, you go to your altar and make declarations. Don't forget that having your altar is so unique, because altar versus altar. So that even if anybody want to manipulate you from any coven or any altar, again, your altar will stand and fight for you. So you should have, even if you are abroad, you can set up your altar, unless if you are everywhere you are living, it's not conducive at all to erase such an altar. Then you should have an altar you are connected with that will back you against any spiritual battle. You know, we are living in a challenging world where we have people, everybody will not like you, and we are here. We are in a battle. Yes. So what I'm saying in this is that you can erect your white altar in your house, inside your home. That is white altar. No offering of blood sacrifice there. Then you can still connect yourself with any blood altar where you offer blood sacrifices. So as you all know this, and note that whether white altar and blood altar, two of them are so important. Yes, like I told you before I round up, there is some certain decision case that will come your way. What you just need is to approach your white altar and make some declaration, and the peace will be restored, because you have already used the white key. Then there are some certain challenges you face. What you actually need is maybe a challenge that is looking for your life, about to take life. So you need to offer something that have life in exchange of your own life. Are you following? So, and that blood altar is also a key. So every altar has its functions. Having said this, that is why sometimes we ask you people to join us in group rituals with maybe eatable things, going to the waters to offer sacrifices to white altar and do saraka. That is white altar. Now, there are some certain times we now ask people to join us in blood sacrifice, because blood sacrifice can take away some certain things that involve life, either for you or for your family, because you have given something life in exchange of your own life. You have given something that has blood in exchange of your own blood. Nobody can suck your blood. Let me stop here. If you have any question in today's lecture, concerning white and blood altars, chat me on WhatsApp. Remember, if you are following us, you can share it. If you are following us from Ezeoku TV, you can also tell people about our administration. As you are doing this, may Chukwu hearing and bless you abundantly. See you tomorrow. No gawa Ezeoku. My WhatsApp number, if you want to reach me on WhatsApp, or you want to ask question, or you want to also consult our deep offer for you, Chat me on WhatsApp 0805 7837672. I repeat 0805 7837672. See you tomorrow. No go out. I want to know where you are. Remain blessed.